So let's begin coming into Shavasana and let the body rest onto the yoga mat. Let there be a softening down. Let there be a surrendering down. A sense of letting go. Can we feel our body surrender and rest into the yoga mat? Come down through the legs and into the feet. Feel the backs of the heels hip distance. Let the feet drop away. If there is any pain in the lower back, bend the legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. From the backs of the heels, breathe in and slide awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. And breathe out, soften. Feel the muscles through the backs of the legs soften. Across the back of hips and pelvis, is there balance or is there difference? Notice this feeling. Adjust if you need to. And from the back of the hips and pelvis, come up into the curve of the lower back. And feel where that natural lift occurs, lower back lifting away from the mat. And then breathe in, slide up and feel with this reconnection, middle back. Breathe out, soften. And feel the middle back spreading and broadening. Each inhale opening, each exhale softening. The expansion on the inhale, ribs expanding, all the way up and out to shoulders. Exhale, softening. Continue in this way. Try to slow and deepen the breath to where you can. Breath up through the shoulder blades, expanding and opening, and then softening. Next inhale, take the breath up through the back of the neck, tuck the chin down, elongate the back of the neck. Let the weight of the head release. And feel the head release, the shoulders drop, down the back to the buttocks, the muscles softening, down through the legs and into the feet releasing. Feel the feet drop away, again noticing feelings of balance or difference. And then in your time, the awareness comes back up all the way to the belly. Centering into this abdominal region, feel the abdominal wall rise on inhale and soften down with exhales. Inhale, abdominal wall rising. Exhale, softening down. Couple more rounds of breath. Can we slow and deepen the breath? Without the distraction of movements, keeping the eyes closed so no distractions visually. Really let those breaths lengthen and deepen to where you can. No force, but just really feel expansion and opening on the inhale, the surrendering and softening on the exhale. notice the movement of breath. Where do you feel the opening? Can you just enjoy the simple feeling of slow, deep breaths, knowing it calms the nervous system, de-stresses the body, provides a visceral massage for all the internal organs in the abdominal cavity, creates mindfulness, circulation, oxygenation of the system. Notice if you're frowning, notice if the jawline is clenched, relaxed. Notice where the tongue is in the mouth. If it's hard and pressed against the roof of the mouth, let it relax. Bring the arms down in beside you, flex the feet, and then when you're ready, inhale, right arm up and over, reach it long and point the toes as you do, and then exhale, bring the arm down, flex the feet. Alternate, inhale, left arm up and over when you're ready, stretch it long, point the toes. Breathing out, the arm comes down and flex the feet. Alternate your timing, again inhale, right arm up and over, point the toes and stretch long, and then exhale, the arm comes down, we flex the feet. Keep moving in time with the breaths. When the left arm next comes down beside you, then both arms up and over together. No rush, just keep the breath slow and steady. Next time you take the arms up and over, pointed toes, hold the breath in, stretch the body for as long as you can. Keep sipping more breath in if you wish to, hold in for as long as possible. And then just stay there and soften as you exhale, let the whole body surrender. Again, breathe in, point toes, stretch fingers, feel the whole body stretch and lengthen. And then as you exhale, completely surrender and soften. Again, inhale, point toes, stretch fingers, elongate. Exhale, soften in your time. One more when you breathe in, reach long, point toes, and on the exhale, sweep the arms back up to the ceiling, flex the feet, bring the arms all the way back down beside you again. Hold the breath out for as long as you can. And then surrender, soften. Feet drop away, palms turn up, and soften in your time. Once you're there, sweep the arms to the side and back around behind you. Reach for the elbows. Bring both legs across to the right side of the mat. Lift the upper body across to the right side of your mat. You're welcome to cross left ankle over right if you wish to, but keep that left thigh, buttock and hip down. Waist, ribs, chest, shoulder and arms as much as you can. And breathe along this left side body, lengthen and open. Exhale, flatten belly, ribs and chest. Come back to center on the inhale, legs and then the body. And then second side, legs across to the left, upper body across to the left. You're welcome to cross right ankle over left if you wish to. Creating this banana-like shape again, lengthening the right side this time. Keep the thigh down, the hip, the glute, the waist, the ribs, the chest, the shoulder, the arm. Keep breathing, creating length right side body. And then exhale fully, legs back to center, the upper body. Once you're centered, reach both arms long, point toes and stretch fingertips. And then the arms come all the way down around beside us. Palms turn up, feet drop away. Surrender and soften. Take a few moments, soften completely. Push out through the heels, stretch up through the back of the legs. We're going to bend the legs up, soles of feet together, knees drop away. Sweep back, reach for the elbows. Push the feet together, push down, push long, elbows pull long, and then soften. Again, stretch on the inhale and soften. One more, stretch long, and then soften. Change the grip on the elbows, unnatural side. Once you do, slow, steady breath in, pause at the end of the breath, and then a slow, steady breath out and pause at the end of that breath. Slow breaths in and out, subtle gaps at the end of each breath, all in your time. So using the breath to energize, to clear the head space, to tune inward. And last exhale fully, squeeze the breath out, hold out for as long as you can. When you are ready to breathe in next, stretch the arms long, sweep them down around beside you, assist the knees to come up into the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, hug them in, rock the body side to side, Massage and mobilize. And then when you're ready, come back to a stillness. When you're still, squeeze the knees to the chest, press down on the belly, hold out for as long as you can. Roll up forehead towards the knees. Feel the knees are trying to push away, arms hold them in close. Keep breathing. Now bring the fingertips behind the back of the head or beside the ears. Keep the elbows wide. Roll the buttocks up off the mat, chin in deeper, roll into a ball. And then without neck strain, without arching of the back or doming of the belly or hip flexor, lift the legs up and away and feel the core body working. Keep breathing into this feeling, activate your core body. Keep your legs together. Keep the legs moving away from you, long. Core body. Then bring the knees back into the chest, roll into that tight ball, squeeze in. And then wrap the arms around the legs, roll in even tighter if you could. And then lower your head onto the yoga mat. Let the head rock side to side, massage, mobilize. Bring the head back to center and tuck the chin down. Exhale, squeeze the knees to the chest, press down on that abdominal wall, pull the navel down to the spine. Hands on the mat and then legs go up, inhale and flex the feet. Take the legs wide as you exhale, inner heels up and out, stretch wide and long. Inhale, bring the legs back up together, heels press up, stretch long. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Push the feet down, roll the hips up, arms up and over, find your back bend, find your length. So the feet press down, they push away from you long, inner outer edges. Arms reach long, chin tucks down, lower ribs down, keep breathing. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Next inhale for you, heels or toes come up. Roll down slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Roll the back down, bring the arms down. Bring the knees to the chest and again squeeze in close once you're there. Full exhalation, hold the breath out for as long as you can. Inhale, forehead up to knees. Feel the knees are trying to push away, arms hold them in close. Again, the core work, fingertips behind the head or beside the ears. Keep the elbows wide. Start to lift the knees and legs away from you long. Make sure the core body's working. No doming of the belly, no neck strain or hip flexor, no arching excessively of the lower back. Keep breathing into this feeling. Bring the knees back into the chest, roll into a tight ball, wrap the arms around the legs and squeeze in even closer, chin down, knees to forehead, and then lower the head down again. Let the head rock side to side, mobilize your neck. Keep the chin down, back of neck long. And then we come back to center, chin down, hands on the mat beside you. Legs go up and flex the feet, push the heels up. Wide legs exhale, inner heels up and out, stretch wide and long. Inhale the legs up together, push the heels up and stretch. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Roll the hips up, arms up and over. Feel the front abdominal region lengthen here. Reach the arms long, stay up in the back bend. Press the feet down, inner outer edges balanced, and keep breathing. Feeling the strength, feeling the stabilization as we hold up. Slow breaths in and out. Heels heels or toes lift and we roll down, exhale. Buttocks and arms come down. Once they do, bring the knees to the chest, wrap the arms again. Squeeze the knees down. Roll up forehead to legs. Let go of the legs and stretch the arms long like railway tracks. And then simply extend the left leg out long away from you. Right knee in. Then change. Left knee in, right leg long. Right knee in, left leg long. Left knee in, right leg long. Keep going, just alternating. Keeping the forehead up towards the knee. And then if it's really easy, don't bring the knees so close, but try and roll the upper body closer up. So you're trying to work the core body, Manipura Chakra, navel center. Do you feel it strengthening? Switching on and warming the body. No neck strain. Keep working the legs to where you can. Make sure there's no excessive arching of the back, no doming of the belly, no straining of the neck. When you're ready, simply bring the knees to the chest, lower the head down, rock that head side to side again, mobilize. Keep the chin down, back of neck long, any strain that might have been building, just gently rocking the head side to side. And then when you're ready, the head comes back to center. Give yourself a moment, surrender completely. Squeeze the knees down, pull the front ribs down. Feel what happens as you pull those lower front ribs down towards the yoga mat. What happens through the shoulder blades, middle back, upper back. What do you notice? And then exhale, let the arms release, roll to the side. Come up onto hands and knees, 4-point position. And mobilize the spine through cat and cow. Inhale, we dip the spine looking up. Exhale, we roll the spine looking in. Find your flow, your timing. Let the belly relax on the inhale, looking up. If you're frowning, look down. On the exhale, look into the navel. Draw the navel to the spine. Pause at the end of the exhale and lift it more actively. Belly drops as we inhale, dip the spine, look up. If you're frowning, look down. Exhale, roll the back, draw the navel up to the spine, full exhale. Pause at the end of the breath, navel to spine, hold the breath out. Belly relaxes, dip the spine, look up. Shoulders seal back, chest pulls long. Rolling on the exhale, navel to spine, full exhale, hold out on this one for as long as you can. When you're ready to breathe in, tuck the toes. On the exhale, up to down dog. Take the buttocks up and back. Stretch long. Walk the legs out on the spot. Heels up and down. Hips side to side. Shoulders, neck. Mobilize to where you can. And then when you're ready, simply come back to a stillness. Feeling the upper body strengthen to hold, stretch and breathe. Chin tucks in and up. Navel to spine, pelvis in and up to the body. Press the feet down, stretch the heels down. Palms of hands pressing evenly. Next inhale, take the right leg up in the air. Keep the hips balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist. Find the strength here. And then stepping, right foot down, left knee down. Wide arms and up, reach up to the ceiling. Come into the lunge and pause. Press from the foundations. Reach the arms up if shoulders are sore, hands on hips, or also feel if you need to balance. Keep breathing. Next inhale, lift the arms tall. Bring the arms down each side of the front foot, up onto fingertips, round the upper back, chin in, broad across the upper back. Left knee pulling forward, right foot pressing down, tailbone tucking under. Left hand comes down flat, tuck the toes, lift off the left knee, right arm up for your twist. Bring the arm long beside the ear if it's easy for you. Press through your foundations, lengthen the spine. Exhale to down dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Bring a slow, steady breath in, a slow, steady breath out. 2 more. And then inhale, taking that left leg up, straight out, flex the foot. Bring knee to nose, shoulders above the wrist, round the upper back, make it as strong as you can. Then step left foot down, right knee down. The arms come up, reach up for your low lunge, coming into the lunge and balance. Foundations active, body lifted, keep breathing, or again if the arms are sore, hands on hips. Slow the breaths, feel where the lunge is, feel where it opens for you. And then exhale, the hands come down each side of the front foot. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin in, broaden across the upper back. Exhale, right hand flat, tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, left arm up, twisted lunge. Long arm beside the ear if it's easy for you. Slow the breaths, use the legs. The arm circles down and we step back to down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. And shuffle the feet a little further back or hands forward, so longer down dog. Once you've got that extra length, lift both heels high, roll the shoulders forward above wrists. Bend the knees, hover them off the yoga mat, and then press the buttocks back to heels. Take the legs up straight again into down dog. Roll the body forward, shoulders stack above wrists. Bend the knees, hover them off the mat. Push the buttocks back to the heels. Straighten the legs up, down dog. Again, breathe in, roll forward, shoulders above wrist, exhale. Bend the knees, take the buttocks back to heels, stretch back long, straighten the legs up. Let's do one more. Roll forward towards that plank alignment. Knees hover off the yoga mat, buttocks back to heels and up to your down dog. Step the feet back into the comfortable distance for you. Take your right leg up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up, stretch up. Bend that top knee. Then step the foot up through the hands. Right foot comes down, left knee comes down. Both hands inside into the right foot, turn the toes out, knee out. Come down onto the forearms if it's easy for you and find your length. Press away from the foundations. Pull the chest long. Seal the shoulders back and keep breathing. Feel where the stretch opens around the hips, legs and glutes for you. Where is that? Conscious breaths into these feelings. Exhale fully, walk it up, pull the toes back, hand outside edge of the leg. Heel digs in, extend the buttocks back, sit bone back, stretch back long. And then let this right foot come down again, sink in deep, up onto fingertips, tuck the chin in, draw the navel to the spine, roll the shoulders broader. And then take both arms up to the ceiling, touch the hands together, twist to your right, bring your left elbow outside edge of the right leg, and twist around looking behind the right side. Press down through the foundations, rotate looking back as much as you can. Bring the hands more to heart center if possible. Keep breathing. Take the arms up to the ceiling, sweep wide and up, reach up, stretch up. Can we tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, strengthen through those legs? How does it feel for you? Use your hands assisting if you need. Strong through these legs, switched on. And then reach up, arms come down, we're back to down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Left leg's going up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up, stretch up. Bring the foot up through the hands, step it through, back knee comes down, hands inside edge of this left foot, toes out, knee out, shuffle longer, come down on the forearms if it's easy for you. Bring the pelvis forward, the chest forward, the chin in and up, and feel where the length is for you. Keep breathing into this feeling. Exhale fully, walk it in and up, inhale, pull the toes back, Ardha Hanumanasana, heel digging in, extend the sit bone back, chest lifts, chin tucks, feel where the stretch is, find your length, find your opening. Exhale fully, the foot comes down. Sink in deep, up onto fingertips again. Dragging right thigh hip forward, chin in, back of neck long, shoulders broad. Wide arms and up, reach up, stretch up, touch. Bring them in front if you're jamming in the shoulders. Twist around, bringing right elbow outside edge of left knee. Twisted lunge and work as deep as you can. Press away from the front left foot. Keep the left hip and buttock low and long. As you drive the hips forward, left buttock squared back. Chest rotating, shoulders. Through this abdominal navel center region, squeezing, rotating, detoxing. Remember, twists great to do for this time of year. We start to celebrate more. Good to cleanse the body again. We release out, let the arms come wide and up, reach up, stretch up. Come into that lunge, use your hands to assist if required. Tuck the toes, fire up that length strength. Lift up, Press through the feet. Find your stability, find your focus point. Spine long, breaths flowing. And then exhale, wide arms and down. We're back to down dog. Take the buttocks up. Stretch back long. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Feet pressed down, heels stretched down. Hands pressed down, shoulders broad across the upper back. Lower ribs in, navel in and up. Exhale fully, come down onto your knees. Gentle dip of the spine, look up. Take the right leg up, lift it, swing it over to your left and slide away, find your stretch. Working that left hip and buttock wide, right hip forward and down, stretch back long. Tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, push out, stretch away. Full exhalation, push off, come back up onto hands and knees. Gentle dip of the spine, look up. Left leg goes up, swing across to your right, stretch back, slide long, find your length. Right hip and buttock wide, left hip forward and down. Tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, stretch it out. Push off, come back up onto hands and knees. Cross the ankles or swing the legs around, come through to an easy crossed legs. Seated position, if you're falling away, prop the hips up and twist around to your right when you're ready. Look around behind that right shoulder, turn the face, encourage the rotation through the shoulder back, the chest, the belly and the back. Face forward, inhale, body releases all the way to the left, shoulders, chest around, looking back. Face forward, inhale, sweep around all the way to the right again. Shoulders and chest looking back. Face forward, inhale, release all the way to the left. Come back to center, and once you do, turn your palms up. Bring the ring finger down to the mound of the thumb and put the thumb over the ring finger to hold it. Close the eyes, tuck the chin in and up. Be still. Surya Mudra. Let the abdominal region soften, the navel center soften. Imagine there's a warm sun in behind that belly glowing. Slow the breaths in and out, fueling the fire. Relax the shoulders down, belly soft, breath slow and calm. Next inhale, let the arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. And bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch long, surrender forward. Be still or rock it out, your choice. And then when you're ready, roll it up and finish in your time.